Southampton fans, Armando Broja here. I just want to say a big thank you to the reception that you gave me and the team here at St Mary's. It was an amazing game. Happy to get the win, happy to get a goal as well. Hope to see you guys all soon here. And it was a great performance. So thank you guys all a lot. Yeah, it was a great counter-attacking opportunity, and it was a great pass from him. So to get that third goal, just like I said, it eases the situation off a little bit. We can start to relax on the ball, and you saw that. And then we were just keeping control of the ball, and I just think it was just an amazing performance from us today.
Nah. Ladies and gentlemen, I've seen enough. And I have to be honest, I'm getting goosebumps seeing this boy play. The pace, the electric pace he has, he's unbelievable. He's a monster, this particular young kid. And honestly, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter who it is. Someone's got to make way. It can be your favorite player. It can be my favorite player. I don't care one bit. Let's get this done. This boy has to be in the Chelsea Football Club next season, one way or another. It's getting ridiculous now.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Let's react to the Armando Broja. Armando Broja, actually, he pronounces himself as Armando Broja. This is what he was saying in the interviews post match. Calls himself Armando Broja. I know a lot of Albanians are saying that it's Armando Broja. Some saying Armando Broja. Look, we're going to stick with Armando Broja. That's what he goes with, ladies and gentlemen. Let's react to the euphoria that's going down at the moment. He has scored yet another goal. This lad, I swear to you, I get goosebumps every time he scores long-range shots, close-up, the pace. It's electric. His pace is electric, and he's got this bullish attitude, this arrogance about him, which is brilliant for a 20-year-old. There's so much still to develop. His finishing is very good as well. Probably aerially, he could be a little bit more lethal. Not a little bit, a lot more, but that will come in time. It's at a point where we cannot disregard this particular player any longer. Just like Conor Gallagher, who's having a fantastic loan season at Crystal Palace, Armando Broja as well at Southampton, absolutely balling out. He's turning out to be one of Southampton's most important players, to the point where Ralph Hasenhuttl has apparently been speaking to the new owners in Southampton, and saying that they want this lad to stay there. Obviously, Chelsea Football Club, don't you dare make this mistake, please. No way he's going to be staying there. He's got that 5-year long-term contract with us. He needs to come back sometime next season, well, definitely from the get-go. And he needs to be in the setup. I don't care who it is. At the moment, none of our attackers are impressing me. It can be anyone. Get rid of any one of them. Make sure Broja is in the team, ladies and gentlemen. It's very important. But before I get into my opinions, we need to look into some of these social media euphoria that's going around. I mean, there's a lot of buzz about him, and he's giving Diego Costa vibes. This is what's going on in social media, in Chelsea fan base, and also Southampton fan base is going nuts. PYS, Armando Broja, oh man, I'm going to keep screwing this name up, aren't I? Armando Broja is the youngest player in Premier League history to score in his first 4 home starts, and the first to do so in the league since Diego Costa in 2014. Unbelievable. Up to Joe. 5. Armando Broja is the youngest player to have scored 5+ goals in the Premier League this season, 20-year-old, 123 days, and one of the only 2 under-21s to do so, along with Bukayo Saka, 6 Emergence. I mean, that's incredible. Tweet Chelsea UK. I seriously cannot wait to see Armando Broja in Chelsea colours. Chelsea Loan Army. Armando Broja is a great goal scorer, but he would bring Chelsea so much more with all his qualities. He has such natural power and pace, even with the ball at his feet, which for someone who is 6'3" is very impressive. It allows him to create chances. This is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. His control with the ball, with the pace that he has. That goal he scored yesterday for Southampton. I mean, yes, Brentford was high up, but he was placed so nicely. He waited for that pass, and then his movement was incredible. That pace, Oh man, it gives me goosebumps. Honestly, I keep saying this. That electric pace. Oh my god, and the control with the pace, then the finish. Oof, 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 oof. Um, let's have a look at the next tweet from Goal. 5 goals in the 8 Premier League starts for Armando Broja. Chelsea's lone army thriving this season. I mean, look at that brute force, man. 20-year-old brute force. Armando Broja this season, 10 starts, 10 goals, 2 assists, 1 penalty, 1. Incredible, incredible. Scotty Hader, this one made me laugh, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to find this funny. That Armando Broja definitely looks like the kind of striker Chelsea would sign for 72.5 million from Atletico Madrid. I mean, it's true. It's true. You know, if Armando Broja was playing for another team, Chelsea fan base would be absolutely ruining their pants. Let's put it that way. They'd be ruining their pants over this particular player. Very, very true. Armando Broja has a really exciting future at Chelsea Football Club. Powerful, quick, and can actually score a goal. Incredible, incredible. Alfie House. Ralph admits that he will ask the new owners if there is anything they can do to keep Armando Broja. He really likes it here, the Austrian adds. Look, Ralph Hasenhuttl, I get it. You admire this particular player. He's your lethal weapon up front. He's your man, big man up front. He's our boy. I'm sorry, Ralph. He's too good for Southampton. I'm glad you've given him the opportunity. I'm glad he's developing under you. Thank you so much for all your efforts. But it's time we take the boy back and, for him to ball out at Chelsea. I mean, look, at the end of the day, this is what it comes down to, right? Loan situations are opportunities for these players to develop. And, if it works out, brilliant, great news for us. We always knew Armando Broja back in pre-season. We saw the quality, but it just probably wasn't good enough to start for us at Chelsea at that time or be in the squad. Now, however, you can't disregard it. You simply cannot disregard this player. He's going strength to strength. I mean, deep it for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, I need to bring this back to me. Deep it for a second, ladies and gentlemen. This player plays for Southampton. I don't even know where is Southampton in the table. Let's have a quick look at this. Southampton in the table. I mean, this is incredible. Seriously is. For the job this guy is doing, Southampton's 11th now. They were in the mud not that long ago. 11th now after 20 games, 24 points. And a lot of it is off the back of Armando Broja doing the madness over there. And what does Southampton really have, man? I mean, it's not like they've got mad players over there. Yes, James Ward-Prowse is a good player. That's probably the only one that I can think of. Diallo is probably a good player. But the amount of good work Broja is doing is nuts, is absolutely nuts. Okay, let's continue on. The madness in social media. Chelsea loan army Ralph Hasenhuttl are asking Southampton owners to sign Armando Broja on a permanent. Sure, he loves it here. It would be great if he was our player. He wants to be with us. I think you can feel this in every moment that fans love him. No. He ain't staying. Enjoy him for this particular season, Southampton fans. He is coming back. I want him to come back. Squawker. No Southampton player has scored more Premier League goals for Southampton this season than Armando Broja. 5, James Ward-Prowse. 5, you need to understand, James Ward-Prowse, I'd have to say there's a lot of free kicks in there. Maybe some outside the box shots as well. But Armando Broja, this guy's genuinely scoring goals. Shea Adams, 3. Bednarek, 3. Hot shot. I mean, absolute hot shot. This guy's carrying Southampton with him. Fantastic to see. Chelsea loan army. This is brilliant as well. You can't tell me you don't see a bit of Diego Costa and Armando Broja. You can see, the Spider-Man. What is his name, man? Something Maguire. Now I forget his name. My God, I'm pretty sure you guys can remind me who it is. Diego Costa, and then puts the glasses on, and it's Armando Broja. Incredible. This is all the other stuff that's going around in social media. Football wonder kids. Armando Broja, 20, scored his 5th Premier League goal versus Brentford, 7th goal in all competition. Dear Mr. Abramovich, this is Global Saints FC. Armando Broja is very bad at football and is definitely not good enough for Chelsea. You might as well just sell him. Just let him stay at Southampton. Nah. That ain't happening. Armando Broja, goal, Saints. What a pass from Orel. Brilliant, Saints. That was actually a very, very good pass from Romeu. Below, you guys know that the thing in FIFA career mode when a top player retires or has peaked, and then FIFA creates a region for the player. Armando Broja is the Diego Costa region. I can't lie. The physicality, body type, technicality, ability to run on the burners. We have a talent. Honestly, we do. I mean, Southampton page is absolutely buzzing, ladies and gentlemen, with all sorts of Armando Broja stuff that's gone around. They're loving him. I mean, I'll just show you a little bit of clip. I can't show you all of that, but that pace was incredible. And then that finish. Hope you guys got a little bit of clip out of that. I'll get in trouble in YouTube, so I can't show all of that. This is Armando Broja's, ladies and gentlemen, stats for this season. 16 times featuring in the Premier League, 5 goals, 1 assist, 2 times in the Carabao Cup, 2 goals. FA Cup 1 times he's featured so far, so I'm sure we'll see more of it. 799 minutes in the Premier League. I mean, wow. Goal against Leeds, goal against Burnley, goal against Brighton, goal against Crystal Palace, and goal against Brentford. Premier League goals coming up, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, let's get to the nitty-gritty now. I'm not going to sit here and name names who needs to go. That's for a different show. All I'm going to say, I don't care. I don't care. If it's your best, if it's your favorite player, it doesn't matter. If they're not good enough for Chelsea Football Club, they need to go. If it's my favorite player, it doesn't matter. If they're not good enough for Chelsea Football Club, they need to go. So if it's Ziyech, not good enough, doesn't cut it, sorry, needs to go. I love him, but I love Chelsea more. And this is what I want to say to all of your Cho stands, your Pulisic stands, Havertz stands, Werner stands. Look at none of them are actually having a stupendous season. So if one needs to go and make way for this particular baller, I'm sorry. It needs to happen. We need the kind of players at Chelsea Football Club that have the right characteristics. I tweeted this out. Let me just bring this up. This is what I tweeted out just recently. I'm sorry, but someone has to make way for Broja next season. I'm not here to make friends. If it's your or my favorite player and they are not performing, I'm sorry, it's time to go. Players who show the right characteristics need to be at Chelsea Football Club. Bottom line, that's how it needs to be. As I said, this player, we cannot ignore his qualities. We cannot ignore the goals he's scoring in the Premier League. We cannot ignore the skill set that this boy is going to be bringing to Chelsea Football Club. If we have either Havertz or Lukaku have this player alongside him, someone like Thomas Tuchel would relish having a player like Armando Broja. You can best believe he's not going to go out, sneak out and do an interview and start, sucking off to Southampton fans and saying how wonderful Southampton was and all of that. Pretty sure he's not going to do that. He's going to play for the badge. And, he's a Chelsea Academy player. His whole dream was to come back to Chelsea and play for Chelsea. And Chelsea has put the faith on him as well with the long-term contract. So, yeah, this is incredible. Hope he continues. I had a feeling that by the end of this season, we're going to talk about this particular striker a lot because he's going strength to strength. He's probably going to be one of the strikers, who's going to have a glamorous second part of this season. I hope he stays injury-free, touch wood, and he continues on like this. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what your thoughts are. What do you want? Do you want Armando Broja to be in Chelsea Football Club next season as a part of the playing squad, first team squad, whether he starts, whether he's in the bench, rotation, I don't care, needs to be in the squad, needs to be in our setup for next season. So let me know what your thoughts are, whether you want it or not, how you feel about Broja's season this season. I'd like to know. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. If you're here for the first time, subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. And yeah, stay tuned later down the track for the watch along for Tottenham versus Chelsea, Carabao Cup second leg. It's going to be a blockbuster.